Hello children, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite biology master, Alan Godfrey. Welcome children. In classical genetics, we are going to study extra chromosomal inheritance in chloroplast. Extra chromosomal inheritance in chloroplast. What is extra chromosomal inheritance? This extra chromosomal inheritance means usually in the nucleus the chromosomes are present. In the chromosome the genes are present, DNA is present, everything is okay. They only control the characters. Inside the nucleus the chromosome is present. That chromosome alone control the characters, or they only do the inheritance. But apart from that, in some of the plants, okay, the characters are controlled by another gene, that is called extra chromosomal inheritance. That is called extra chromosomal inheritance. It's apart from the nucleus. It is apart from the nucleus. So it is also called extra nuclear inheritance. It is also called extra nuclear inheritance. So it is present in that gene or that chromosome present in the cytoplasmic organelle, not from the nucleus. So it is also called cytoplasmic inheritance. It is also called cytoplasmic inheritance. So extra chromosomal inheritance is also called extra nuclear inheritance. It is also called cytoplasmic inheritance. So they are other than the DNA, other than the chromosome present in the nucleus, or genes other than the chromosomes present in the nucleus. Okay, so they are called extranuclear inheritance. It's also called cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, so the traits or the characters are controlled only by the genes in the DNA of cytoplasmic organelle. So it is also called cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, so what are the organelles? In which organelle this type of chromosomes are present? Okay, mitochondria and chloroplast. Okay, we used to say uh, the mitochondria and chloroplast have the DNA. Okay, so they are also called semi-conservative organelles. They are also called semi-conservative organelles because they can control their own mechanism also, because they are having some separate gene. Because of that, they can control their character or metabolism. Okay, ma. So apart from that, they are also having control some certain characters of the plant or animal. Okay, so they are also called cytoplasmic inheritance. They also do the cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, ma. Today we are going to study about the chloroplast act as a cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, pa. Then in 4 o'clock plant, okay, Mirabilis jalapa. Already we studied Mirabilis jala in incomplete dominance. The same Mirabilis jalapa we are taking here. It is a 4 o'clock plant. It is a 4 o'clock plant. Okay, it has two types of plants. Okay, it usually two types of variegated leaves. Okay, two types of variegated leaves. Usually the dark green plant leaves are there. Okay, leaf plant also there. Pale green leaved plant also there. Usually variegated means here in this diagram you can see the white color and the green color both are present in the same plant. Okay, so here we are taking two plants. One is dark green leaved plants and pale green leaved plants. Two plants we are taking. One is green, totally green. Okay, another one is pale green. Okay, these two are selected from the Mirabilis jalapa or 4 o'clock plant. Okay, kana. Then here when we do the cross. Okay, okay, you can see here the pale green leaved male. Here the male plant and female plant you are take and cross together. So the male plant, okay, the pollen is taken from the plant. No, that plant is pale green leaf plant. The stigma of another plant, no, that plant having dark green leaf plant. Okay, so both together, both are crossed together. In F1 generation, the dark green leaf plant comes. The female plant's color is formed in the F1 generation. Okay, now we are doing the this is the Mendelian cross. Okay, so no problem is occurs in the Mendelian cross. One character will be appeared. That character is appeared. Do you understand? In the next one, okay, in the next one, okay, we are doing the reciprocal cross. We are doing the reciprocal cross. Now we are taking the dark leaf green plant. Okay, dark green leaf plant. We are taking as a male. The same way, we are taking the pale green leaf plant in the as a female plant. The first cross male is pale green color. The the second cross male is dark green leaves. Okay, so reciprocal. So we are taking the pollen from the dark green leaf plant of the male and put it into the stigma of pale green leaf plant, that is a female one. So in this case, that F1 generation, what should come? According to the Mendel, if the green is dominant, the dominant should come. But in this case, the dominant green won't come. Okay, the pale green leaf plant is evolved. So here, the female plant's color is pale green leaf plant. So that only appeared. In this case, in the first cross, also the female plant's character, dark green leaf plant is appeared. Do you understand? So, in this chloroplast inheritance, only the female character is appeared in that F1 generation. The female character is appeared in the F1 generation. For here, you can see the male, okay, and if male pollen is taken from the male and the it will be fall on the stigma of the female. Here, the first cross, this is the first cross, the dark green leaved plant is taken, okay, and the pale green leaf is in the female. Okay, this is the second cross in this according to this is the second cross. The dark green leaved plant crossed with the pale green leaved plant, but the pale green leaved plant is a female one. That character only is appeared in the F1 generation. Okay, now we are reciprocal. Pale green leaved plant of the male and the dark green leaf plant of the female is taken. So here dark green leaf plant is appeared. Only this female character, the female character, female plant character only appear. Okay, pale green leaf plant of the female F1 generation, the same thing is appeared. The dark green leaf plant of the female, the same character is appears in the F1 generation. Why it happens? Why it happens? Okay, when we see here extra chromosomal inheritance, okay, when we take the plant, okay, when we take the plant, the male plant supply or contribute only the pollen. The male plant contribute only the pollen, but the stigma, pollen will be fall on the stigma and pollen tube will all formed. Finally, the it will be reached the egg. Okay, so the egg cell, the contribute the two things, nucleus as well as cytoplasm. Nucleus as well as cytoplasm. Already we study about it is called cytoplasmic inheritance. Do you understand? So the pollen grain contribute only the nucleus, but the egg cell contribute nucleus as well as cytoplasm. Here, in this case, the cytoplasm has chloroplast. Cytoplasm has chloroplast. So, the chloroplast have extra genes. They control the character. So, the egg has what color? It is a green leaf means it control the green color. It is a pale leaf means it control the or it will be produce the pale color in the F1 generation. The same character is passed on to the F1 generation. So the male gamete here, the male gamete contribute only the nucleus, but the cytoplasm contribute nucleus as well as cytoplasm. Because of that, okay, the inheritance is occurs. Extra chromosomal inheritance is occurs. Okay, not only the nuclear character. Here, cytoplasmic character is also appear or the chloroplast character is also appeared in the F1 generation or female character is passed on to the F1 generation because of the cytoplasmic inheritance. In the cytoplasm, chloroplast is there, so it is also called chloroplast inheritance. Okay, ma? I think you are all understand the class. I'm very happy. Okay, so all the best. God bless you all.
Thanks for watching this video, children. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for latest videos and updates. Click on the bell icon to get notified on new videos.